Welcome to the Wayfaring Panda. I'm Annette. Today I'll be showing you how to use these penguin and igloo dies from Elizabeth Craft Designs to make a Christmas card. And the good thing about this is you're cutting out paper, so if you don't like to do coloring, this card does not require any coloring. So first of all, I'm using this die that looks kind of like an 8 to cut out black paper, and that'll be the body of the penguin. I'm running the dies and paper through my Big Shot Plus machine. You can use these dies with most die cutting machines. Next, I'm taking some white scrap paper I had left from another project. I'm using the die that looks kind of like an oval with 2 round solid pieces on top, and I'll run that through the die cutting machine. And the good thing about making these penguins is that it takes such small pieces that you can use scraps. I noticed that I forgot to cut out the wings, so I'm going to run the black paper through again with the die for the wings. Of course, you could have run this through together at the same time when you did the body, but I forgot to do it. I'm using this pale yellow cardstock to cut out the beak and the feet, and that's just on this little rectangular die. I'm using this color because I'm doing a pastel colored card, so I didn't want anything too bright. If you were doing more Christmas colors, you might want to use orange, or you could even use red. You don't have to go traditional. I'm using this reddish purple cardstock for her scarf since that's the color of my background. But you can use whatever color goes with your card. I'm using Tombow mono glue for this, but I'm getting, I think, close to the end of my bottle. I'm having trouble getting some out. But you can use whatever glue that you have on hand. Even just basic school glue will work for this. So first of all, I start with putting the white piece onto the black body, and you'll see how that forms his eyes. Next, I use the glue to just put on the edge of his wings and put those on just where the white meets the black. Then I glue his beak to the bottom of his face. You want to make sure that you have room for your scarf if you're using the scarf die. And now I'm gluing his feet to his body, so I'm just going to glue those at the bottom of his body where the black is and let the feet hang over a little bit. First, I check to make sure where I want to glue the scarf, and then I glue that on. The scarf is optional, but I think it adds a lot to it. Originally, I was just going to glue the penguin on, so I put glue on the back, but then I decided that didn't look too good, so I decided to put some foam squares on the back of the penguin to pop them up. While you're watching that, here's a fun fact about penguins. Penguins live in the southern hemisphere of the earth, so all those commercials with penguins and polar bears together aren't true because polar bears live in the north and penguins live in the south. A lot of them live around the South Pole, but there are some in South America also. I decided the card needed something extra, so I'm taking this sparkle paper, which is Pixie dust from Fawn, or any other white glitter paper. And then I'm putting on the back this Elizabeth Craft Design's two-sided tape, and that just makes it easier to use. And you'll see what happens at the end of this. The Igloo dies come with 3 dies. One is for a iceberg, which I didn't use, and the other 2 are for the igloos. One cuts out the shape with ice blocks, and one just cuts out the shape. If you use both of these, you're supposed to layer the solid piece behind the other, and you pop out all the ice blocks so it looks kind of dimensional. But since I put this tape on the back, I found that all the ice blocks stayed intact. And since glitter paper is a little bit more expensive, I decided not to use the solid piece and just use the one because it still shows the blocks. You have the outlines of the blocks on here, so I don't think we needed it. I'm going to save the other one for another project. I'll put a list to all the products that I'm using in the description below. Some of these will be affiliate links. These don't cost you anything, but they do give me a small % of the sales if you purchase anything from using these links. If you like the video, please like and comment, and also please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. This helps me get my channel monetized and also helps other people find my videos. Thank you. And then I just pop up my penguin in front of the igloo. Now the background I made in a different video, and that's going to be premiering on November 10th at 11 a.m. Central Time. And that's with a collaboration I'm doing with Courtney Kreeber for 25 days of Christmas cards. So please check out that video. I'll put a link at the end.